What type of freelancer are you? Coming up. Hello and welcome back to the Freelanceverse. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today I have a different kind of video for you guys. I'm going to do a freelancer quiz. Actually, a subscriber sent this to me. Thank you, Melissa, by the way. It's from Jasmine Williams. She is a freelancer herself and she created this quiz that we can go through. I haven't done this before. I want to react naturally. What I've seen is that it's 7 questions, so it shouldn't take too long. So I think I can also talk a bit about my answers. You can do the same. Let me know in the comments which type you got, and let's get going. Okay, let's get this started. JasmineWilliams.ca. So she's from Canada. What type of freelancer are you? Take this quiz to find out. I'm very excited for this. Okay, first question. How long have you been freelancing? That's an easy to answer. 3+ years, so not much to say about that. Why did you start freelancing? Choose the answer that you agree with the most. To live life on my own terms. Okay, that's a good one. To make more money and build wealth. Okay. To create a better life for your family. To do work you love every single day. It wasn't to create a better life for my family. I was still in my university days when I started freelancing, so building a family was not on the top of my head. So this on the top of my mind. That is not the reason. To make more money and build wealth, not really. I mean, I was aware that I can make more money as a freelancer than as an employed translator. So in a way that was factoring in, but it was definitely between 1 and 4 to live my life on my own terms or to work on something I love every day. I think the being on my own terms outweighed doing what I love every day, even though that's important, but sometimes you don't love what you do, that's normal. But being on my own terms every single day and doing what I like or how I like it was the main reason. So I'm gonna choose number 1. What excites you the most about being a freelancer? Choose the answer that you agree with the most. Okay, what excites me? Having a career where you don't have to sacrifice family time for work. Oh yeah, that excites me a lot. Building a flexible lifestyle where you can work whenever you want, wherever you want. Definitely excites me. Being creative every day and bringing your thoughts and ideas to life. Yes, love it. Monetizing the skills and value you offer rather than just your time and energy. Wow, I love it. All of these things excite me. So which one excites me the most? Monetizing the skills, I find that such an important sentence. Monetizing your skills and value you offer rather than just your time and energy. Most of people's jobs is just a transaction. You get monetary gains and you give your energy or your time, right? And that's fair. I mean, it's a fair exchange. But when you really consider, like, how much would someone have to pay you if they said, you have to dedicate like 1/3 of your lifetime just to work for me. What would be the price that you would put on that? And I feel like most that people make is below that amount, right? So I really feel like work is such a big part of life, so I don't want it for me to be just a transaction between energy and money. I want it to have purpose. That is a big purpose, a big reason for me for doing what I do. Being creative every day and bringing your thoughts and ideas to life, that is very exciting, but not the most exciting thing about my job, because I would create every day anyways, also outside of my work, so bring my ideas to life, so that's not bound to work. So it's between 1 and 2. And to be honest, I think 1 is kind of within 2. So being with my family and friends without sacrificing time for work, that is kind of, for me, that's within building a flexible lifestyle where you can work whenever you want, wherever you want. So it's going to be 2, because that opens so much for me. I can go visit, I can live abroad, but go visit Switzerland like every 2 months or wherever I want and work from there. So that really defines my life. So I'm going to choose the second option here. Wow, a long one. I shouldn't ramble for every question so much. Well, we are already at question 4, so it's fine. What's your biggest challenge as a freelancer? Choose the answer that you agree with the most. All right. Alignment. You love the business you're building, but you sometimes wonder if you're truly satisfied with your work and whether you should feel more passionate about it. No, that's not a problem I have. Commitment. You have no problems launching new offers or pivoting your brand, but you often feel like you're throwing spaghetti at the wall waiting for something to stick. No, not really. Like I do throw a lot of spaghetti, but some stick. Not literally. I don't throw spaghetti randomly at the wall, but I think what they mean is you have many ideas, you try them out and nothing works. But for me, some of them, I feel like some of them have worked. So I don't think commitment is a problem. Big picture stuff. You're a hard worker and never miss a deadline, but you're so focused on the day-to-day work that you don't spend enough time optimizing your business. Yeah, that sounds about right. That hits too hard to home to not accept it. Yeah, it's gonna be probably big picture stuff. Or the business side of things, you deliver great work but feel lost when it comes to marketing, sales and processes. No. I'm good with that. It's definitely big picture. I have missed out on opportunities just because I'm not willing to, or not, is it willing, not able, not willing, not wanting, I don't know exactly what it is, to change my processes, and because I have my structures and I don't want to change that, even though it would bring opportunities. Through this channel I've managed to be interviewed and also have informal discussions with very high level people, CEOs, business people, and they always ask me questions that I'm not prepared for, and I don't really think about big picture stuff the way I should. So there I would say this is the biggest challenge. Be honest, which statement below sounds the most like you? Choose the answer that you agree with the most. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, be honest. So maybe they are a bit controversial. Let's see. You have big goals and you'll do whatever it takes to make them happen. But sometimes you feel like you're not as creative as you want to be. No, nothing is correct here. I would not do whatever it takes to make my goal happen. There are definitely things I wouldn't do, and I am as creative as I want to be. So number one, no. You love to try new things, new offers, system, etc., but you tend to hop from project to project without much focus or intention. That has some truth to it. I definitely love trying new things, and I do a lot of different projects. I still have focus and intention, so it's not 100% correct, but so far it's definitely more accurate than number one. You're great at wearing a lot of hats, yes. Juggling different priorities, yes. But you sometimes miss opportunities to work smarter instead of harder. Yeah, that ties in with the big picture stuff that I just told you about. I definitely lose opportunities by not thinking far ahead in the future, smart enough. Yeah, that's so far they are increasingly more accurate. So far it's number three. You're always coming up with great ideas but struggle with prioritizing and executing them. Yeah, that's also true. I do not struggle with prioritizing, but I do struggle with executing. I wish I had endless money and I could just employ so many people, because I have so many ideas. I would love to employ more people, but I'm not at that point at the moment. Anyways, I think I'm going to go with number three, just because I told you what I told you before. I should sometimes work smarter than harder. That is true. What would your dream freelance workday look like for you? Choose the answer that you agree with the most. My dream freelance workday. Wow. I feel like today actually is the dream freelance workday, by the way. I had an amazing day. Anyways, lots of brainstorming and planning, ideally from a beach or a cute cafe. Sounds good. Sounds very nice. A little bit of everything, but with lots of breaks to play with your kids or meet up with friends. Sounds very nice. Sounds great. Mostly deep creative work. The less admin tasks, the better. I don't think I agree with that. Mostly strategy work, like developing playbooks or building funnels. Efficiency is the name of your game. No, so the one that I can definitely exclude is number three. I don't like days that I have to focus so much on it and nothing else. I don't like that. I like to have variety. So number two is probably it. Lots of brainstorming and planning, ideally from a beach and cafe. It sounds amazing to do planning. I do a lot of planning for the channel, for example, at the beach or at a cafe. That sounds good, but I think I would get anxious if I had nothing else going on, because I don't really make money with brainstorming and planning, right? At least not immediately. So I think it's going to be a bit of everything, because the first one would sound great, but then I would still feel like, oh, I need to make at least I need to make a couple €100 today to feel like accomplished. So I will go with number two, a bit of everything, a nice mix with a lot of breaks to take time to go in the garden. I don't have kids yet, but to meet with friends, to just, have a clear mind and do a lot of sports, definitely. So I'm gonna choose number 2. And the last question, wow, many options. Where do you need the most help in your freelance business right now? Choose the answer that you agree with the most. Okay. Niching. You want more clarity on how you can turn your unique talents and interests in a profitable offer. No, I don't need help with that. That's fine. Pricing. You're not sure if you're charging enough or too much and really want to figure this out. I think I'm fine with that. I would always take some help, of course, but that's not a priority. What does the question say? The most help. Yeah, I don't need the most help in pricing. Marketing, you want to put yourself out there more, but aren't quite sure how to go about it. No, I don't need the most help in that. Sales, you get a lot of likes and DMs on social media, but don't know how to turn them into paying customers. I would take help with that, but still not the most. Time management, you don't have a ton of time to spare, so you really want to make sure that you're running your business efficiently. Yeah, that sounds right. I definitely need time and I need help in time management. At the moment it's going well. In August it's going well, but since I came back from the break, but before I was drowning in everything. It was insane. So yeah, time management at the moment is top priority for me, and I'm actually looking into getting help with tools, but also with people. Client attraction, you want to position yourself as a high value service provider, but don't know how to build your credibility or confidence in this area. No, I think I'm working on that. I'm doing well in that. So time management is definitely the one I need help, and I'm actually getting help. So out of all of them, I guess I'm doing the right move in my focus lately. So last question, let's see what happens. Okay, of course, fair enough. I have to give my email. Let's do that. Okay, I gave the Freelanceverse email. Thank you for taking my quiz. Your results email is on its way to your inbox right now. So let's check it out. There we go. It took a moment to arrive, so be patient when you do this at home, but it did arrive. What type of freelancer are you? Hi, Jasmine here. I'm so excited you took my quiz. Her link is on here. Definitely check her out. Amazing. And then here, your freelancer type is the caregiver. I am a provider. Oh, that's so funny. I just had a conversation not long ago about it. I mean, it went very deep. It was a personal conversation, but yeah, it's very funny that this is the type I got, actually. It ties in with the conversation I had. That's funny. The caregiver. All right, your motivation. Helping others achieve their goal lights you up, and you thrive in a supportive role. Making an impact on the world and the people around you means a lot to you. Yeah, it's funny. That is 100% my motivation for everything, basically. I feel like that's my purpose. Your strength. You're naturally nurturing, loyal, and care deeply about your clients and what they do, and it shows. Your client always feels supported and well taken care of. Yeah, I hope so. That's what I try to achieve. Your roadblocks. You're a skilled multitasker, but because you're used to always having a lot on your plate, you sometimes miss out an opportunity to work smarter, not harder. Yeah. 100% correct. Amazing analysis so far. I'm very impressed. Your focus area, okay, just took the one I chose. Time management, how can you take better care of yourself, your business, and your clients effectively? It's time to loosen the reins and get some help. Yes, Jasmine, I'm doing it. Where to start? Figure out what you can automate, delegate, and even eliminate in your business. This simple exercise from Tim Ferriss's The 4-Hour Workweek, I read this book actually, will help boost your productivity and free up more of your space, more of your time. It involves going through your business procedures and deciding what you can eliminate, simplify, automate, and delegate in that order. Eliminate. Do you need to do these tasks? Does it help me get to where I want to go? If yes, go to step 2. If not, don't do it. Simplify. Can these tasks be simplified? If yes, simplify it. If not, go to step 3. Automate. Can this task be automated? If yes, automate. If not, go to step 4. Delegate. Can this task be delegated? If yes, delegate. If no, identify what needs to happen to delegate it. This week, take some time to go through this exercise. Okay, maybe I will. Big virtual hugs, Jasmine. Thank you very much, Jasmine, for organizing this. And thank you, Marissa, what was it? Oh, I'm sorry. Anyways, thank you very much to the subscriber who sent me this. I see you next week with a new episode of the Freelanceverse. Make sure to tell me your freelancer type in the comments. I'm really curious what other types there are, which one you got. And yeah, take care. Hope to see you next week. Bye bye.